Alright, this is how you play Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine. You want to start on the 7th fret on the D string, the G string, and the E string. And then mute the high E and pluck the A string as well. So it should sound. So that's the first part when the song just starts, and then on the which now should be the D string because you need to down tune it to D. It's on the, you pluck it. It's like a 1 2 3 1 2 3 kind of pattern, and then you pluck it, and the first 3 is open, and then the next 3 are on the 13th fret. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. And then the next part is you pluck it on the D string. It's on the 11th fret, hammer onto the 12th, and then go up to the G string on the 11th fret, hammer onto the 12th. And then on the last one, you want to skip on the G string, you want to skip the 11th and then bend on the 12, and then back down to, and then play it again. So after you're done with that, he goes on that 1 2 3. And then he goes down to the D string. How you play that is you pluck the D string once, and then on the A string, pluck the 3rd fret, hammer onto the 5th fret, then pluck the D string twice. On the D string, 3rd fret, hammer onto the 4th fret. So it should sound. Oh yeah, and then you go back down onto the A string on the 5th fret and pluck it twice. And then on the D and the A string now, so you start on 2, slide up to 3, back down at 2, and then pluck them open. So that part should sound. And the next part, he does pretty much the same thing, but instead of doing the D string on the 3rd and 4th fret, he just skips to the G string, 4th fret, G string, 3rd fret, and then the G string, 2nd fret, and then back down to. Now the next one is pretty much just octaves. It's on the A string 5th fret and the G string 7th fret, and it's so it's 1 2 3 1 2 3, and So he does that, and then you want to mute every string, so it should be so you just kind of mute all the strings and then just pluck up and down on all the strings just to get it to sound kind of like what he does in the song. And then he comes down to here on the D and the A string on the 3rd fret. So he goes. So yeah, it's the D string, the A string, 3rd fret, not a hammer on, just a regular pluck onto the D string and the A string on the 5th fret, and then onto a power chord on the A string and the D string on 3/5, and then back to the octave. So that part's pretty easy once you get it. Then he goes back to the main riff of the only thing he adds in now is kind of like just a little extra thing where he so that little extra thing is on the D string, 5th, 6th, 7th fret. It's all hammer-ons. And then you go up to the G string on the 5th, 6th, and 7th fret and do the same thing. So yeah, that's that part. And then he just goes back to the that main riff. Then does the again, goes back to the octaves, and then heads into the solo, which is I haven't really figured out yet, so put another one on when I get that. But so that's pretty much the whole song. But at the end of it, he starts on the octave and then just kind of climbs up the guitar up to about like you know, way up here, and then just goes back up, and then does the da na 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 na. So it should sound. So how you do that is you start on the octave on 5/7, and then you go up to the octave on 7/9, and then you go up to the octave on 9/11, and then up to the octave on 12/14, up another octave onto 14/16, and then finally up to here, and then he slides down and slides back up to that, and then goes back into the and then that's pretty much the whole song. So good luck.